Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Tonight it is the 7th of July and we're in the Elantras tonight all night long the Elantras. We're doing softs, mediums, hards, and in any tyre you want around Watkins Glen Long Course. I've got the dirtiest glasses you can possibly imagine because it is so hot here today. The sweat is just pouring off of me. I don't know what the temperature is, but it feels about 40 degrees in here tonight. But there we go. The chat is super quiet at the moment. I haven't actually tested to make sure that it's working, and I don't actually even know what I've done with my phone. There it is over here. Let me just do a double check and see if it is working, or maybe we're just into a very quiet night tonight. I've gone. Oh, go away, don't want any of that. Oh crikey, go away. Right, this one here, let me just double check and make sure this is working, and then we will get into it. So I'm going to do David's just done a wave. Thank you, David, appreciate that. Thank you. That tells me that it is working without any issues, which is great. Okay, all good. Let me just plug that in. So yeah, so that is basically going to be the races that we're going to be running this evening. David, me, and Sfifa are in at the moment. I expect it will be quite quiet this evening. I'm not expecting it to be a busy one. We will see. If we've only got 2 or 3 of us in, well, we've got 3 at the moment, but if we don't get many more in over the next 8 minutes, then I may well open up a public lobby. But for the moment, I want to try and keep this one. Those of you racing in the Hulky Racing Championship tomorrow, we can basically a little bit of competitive running in and just see how we go in, think about our tyres, think about our strategies, just get to grips with the track and the stuff like that. Did do a bit of this last week, so some of us should be a little bit prepared, although that was last week and I've been to bed since then, so don't ask me. I'm going all over the place with this Elantra. I've been doing a few Watkins Glen races in non-front wheel drive cars, and I am struggling like you wouldn't believe in the Elantra around here right now. It is really difficult. Let's get this one rotated around here and see how we go. We're doing okay-ish in the championship. I know who I'm racing, I know who I'm not racing, and at the moment I am managing just to stay at the front of those people that I am racing with. A lot of that has basically come through a very unusual strategy, which I'm not going to go into. I suspect that strategy could well be undone this week, so whether we mix it up or not, I'm not quite sure yet. I'll probably decide tomorrow, because I'm not expecting to be overly quick around here, if I'm honest. I'm going to enjoy it, but I think I'm going to struggle a little bit in this one, and then we'll be missing the next week or 2. So yeah, that is obviously going to kill my my championship by not running those 2 weeks, but that is just the way that it is. Talking about championships, Ollie is working on a brand new multi-class championship at the moment. I think he's going to be running over the autumn, although don't quote me on that one. I know that Rita at TCSRL is recruiting for her league races at the moment, so lots going on at within the community at the moment, or associated communities. And for the moment I am keeping it to my usual jump in, jump out races like the ones that we are running this evening. Right. see what we can do. 1:58.4, Spiegel with a 1:57.8 and the fastest lap. So quite a fair bit of work to be done, I think. Obviously Wills, Ollie, a few of the others, Greg and Matt are the guys at the front at the moment. I'm racing with the likes of Hulky, number one, those types of guys at the moment. So that's where I need to try and focus my attention at the moment. If I can use the quicker guys to keep me ahead, then that will be all the good. But I'm not sure if that is going to work in this one. Plus, I'm not quite sure what people are going to do with regards to tyres in the race tomorrow. I've been running softs, mediums, and then writing off the last race in the hards, where a lot of people have been running the harder tyres and keeping the softer ones till later. And that has worked well for me. But as I said, I think the some may well switch their strategies up a little bit now, and it will be interesting to see how many people go for that strategy over what people have been running, and how that will affect the dynamic. As in, are we getting to the point where I need to switch and maybe keep my softer tyres for the latter races where weather is not a consideration, like around Watkins Glen? Or do I stick to what I've been doing and that's been working? It's going to be very, very, very interesting indeed to see what happens. I have got a plan for tomorrow, depending on how the quali works out, if I'm honest. And it may well be different to what I've been doing. Svipa cannot drive the Elantra for his life. It is difficult, it is hard. You can, I've got this set up as GR4, so you can open up another GR4 car if you wish. You don't have to run the Elantra. It is just there for those of us that are doing the Elantra Championship, so that we can get some practice in for tomorrow. Oh, don't go off, don't go off, don't go off. Oh, did that go off there? Slow on the power there. 1:55.7. We seem to have lost FIFA for the moment. And we got number one's just jumping in as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Nadim, good evening. How are you? Hope that you are well. Long time no see. Long time no see. As far as if my memory serves me well, he'll probably come around and say, "Oh, I jumped in the other day. You said hello." You know what I'm like. I am a complete numpty. Right. Okay. So, as I said, guys can run whatever cars they want. What gets interesting is if, like, you've got Svifa, who's really good in the Supra, and can mix it up with the Elantras, that then means that it's giving us a little bit of extra challenge, as it were. And as I say that, he jumps back into the Elantra. Right. Good evening, number one. Oh, Nadim says he can't come in. He's often busy with work. Oh, I know that feeling, my friend. I know that feeling well. I keep on trying to get online during the weekdays at the moment. Oh, wrong one. Where do I want to go? I want to go over here. I'm going to put you on board with somebody if I can. I don't want to do that either. Oh, come on, Mitchell. What are you doing? Spectate is what we want to do. Put you on board with Sweeper. There we go. There we go. Mikey's going to join. He'll be on in a few minutes. We've got struggling a little bit for people at the moment. So what I might do is I might start this race at 1:15. I do know that Hulky was online talking to Greg earlier on. Well, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes ago. Greg was doing a race in PMR, so I don't know whether he's going to continue with PMR or whether he might pop across. I am not sure. Oh, that team is now blowing off steam with a stroll along the beach. Oh, do you know what? I really wish I was doing that right now. It's so hot where I am. I think I could just dive into the sea right now to cool off. That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah, so I might go a little bit quiet during the actual races this evening, purely because I need to maximize my points. Excuse me. I need to maximize my points as much as I can so that I don't drop back too much with the two races that I won't be scoring any points at all in. You know, we'll see. We will see. I think it's going to write my championship off, I think. But hey, that is the nature of this sort of championship. Not everybody can do every single race. Right, so yeah, let's just have a little look and see what people are doing, how we've got in. So we've only got 4 of us in: David, me, FIFA, and number 1 Pops. Now I do normally start at 10 past, so I'm not going to lie, that is actually quite disappointing. So whether a lot of people have already done their practice for this race and they're quite happy and they know what they're doing, I don't know. What I may well do is the first race, just us guys, and then if it is still only the 4 of us, then I'll probably open it up as public. We will have to see. So I'm hoping Mad Mikey's going to jump in a moment. There he goes. Mad Mikey is in. So that's number 1 Pops. Number 1 Pops is one of the guys that I will be racing against. So I will very much have my eye on this very, very bright yellow car. So that will be one of the cars that I will be trying to stay with or to beat. Mad Mikey will be away. There ain't no way I'm going to stay with him. If I can get a good start and I can use Mikey and 1 or 2 of the others to try and stay up front, that will be part of the plan. David is also one of the racers that I will be racing with, but again, number 1 Pops and David all too often will beat me, and I think the FIFA is going to be very quick in the super around here. So yeah, so there could be a couple of chasers, and there could be a couple of guys that I'm going to be having to race very, very, very hard with in this particular one. So again, number 1 Pops, I'm not going to go on board and learn any tips and tricks and what they're doing, because number 1 Pops is the guy that I'm going to be up against, and in the real world you wouldn't be able to sit and watch what gears and acceleration points and braking points and everything else they're doing and how they're running the race. You'd only be able to see a replay like this. So I apply the same sort of real world rules to myself. If I really wanted to do a lot better, then I would be looking at Wills or Ollie or Greg or one of the really quick people to learn from. But I don't normally go on board and see what my direct rivals are doing. So that's the reason why I'm not going on board with number 1 Pops at the moment. As I said, the other person that I will be racing will be David, and David is hiding in the pits anyway at the moment. Let's just enjoy watching number 1 Pops at the moment, and we'll see how we go. Thank you to everybody that has joined in the chat. Let's see, David's in, Spifa, Nadine, number 1, and Mikey. Welcome to you guys. Thank you for supporting the YouTube stream, and obviously thank you to the guys that have joined me and who will be racing with me in just under a minute. And at the moment it is only Mad Mikey, David, me, Spifa, and number 1 Pops. So as I said, Mad Mikey and Spifa will be the 2 cars to chase, and then David and number 1 will be the 2 guys that I am racing with and trying to beat. So really grateful and like the fact that I've got 2 of my main arch enemies in the room for this one. I say arch enemies, of course they're good friends. I don't mean it the way that it sounds, but you know what I mean. Once we hit the track, oh boy, everybody becomes an enemy. When we finish and go over the finishing line, we all become friends again. Now everybody's going to turn around and say, that's not fair. I don't see you like that. But there we go. Right. We are going to go racing in just a moment. Rachel, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Got your name wrong there. Called you Rachel. We've got a racy Rachel in the room. And I mean racy as in a good racing driver. Oh, shut up, Mitchell. You're digging yourself a bigger hole. The hole is getting bigger. Much too big. Much too big. Let's get down to racing. Rachel, thank goodness she's laughing. Oh, she knows me. She knows what I'm like. She knows what I'm like. I did not say what my brain was thinking. Lesson number 1, engage brain before opening mouth. Oh, I forgot. It's not handbrake jobby, is it? Oh, duh. First lesson learned. Just bury the brake pedal. I could have got a lot away a lot quicker there if I hadn't been using the handbrake. So, currently in a sandwich between my first rival and my second rival. Oh, can we get on the back as FIFA? Outlaw number 1 pops just on the right hand side, left hand side as we go into this one. See if we can get up the inside here. Oh, he shuts the door. Perfectly acceptably. David making some headway behind as number 1 and I just fighting through there. Got a little bit of understeer in the dirty air. I can see the chat going off, but unfortunately at the moment I really can't look at it. I never quite know whether they've come out of there in second or third. David moves across to have a look. I move across to have a look. No way through there. Almost into the wall, just managed to keep it out. I've been struggling with this corner tonight, even on the soft tyres going off. So a little bit too conservative there. I've gone too deep into that one, into the wall. That's giving number 1 pops the opportunity to run away and for David to get closer. Right, we need to get onto the back of pops now. David having a look up the inside. There won't be any way through there. I've still gone too deep though. Oh, and I think that's a penalty. I think I slid the wheel over the line there. In my eagerness to keep David behind, he's got a half-second penalty. However, I manifested a 1-second penalty for a tiny little infringement. I was only slightly over, didn't make any time. Alas, we do get a 1 second for our misdemeanor. So that is just something we're going to need to take on the chin. Oh, David's gone really deep into that one and across the curb. Don't go out too wide through there, Mitchell. Hello, Pink. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Whoa! What on earth happened there? What? Car just went sideways across the track. It's actually Plinkett, not Pink. Oh, what on earth happened there? Might have to look back, see what happened. I really do not like the Elantra around this track. So we've got our work cut out to get to grips with this before tomorrow night. Mad Mikey, a 156.0. Just shows how much time that spin cost me. But what I can now do is in free air. Oh, it's gone off again. Just does not want to rotate through that corner. I never do very well in front wheel drive cars, never have done. So that's another 1 second penalty. If I wasn't practicing for tomorrow and having to nail this, I would have jumped out by now and commentated, but I do need to get to grips with this car on all 3 of the tyres before tomorrow. We'll see how we go, but just trying to get the rotation into some of these corners, it's just not there. And a 1 second penalty for that corner, but just going over the line ever so slightly is rather harsh in my opinion. I'm not really making up any extra time. So that is one to very much watch. Once again, can't get the power down. As soon as I jumped on the accelerator, it was just sliding forwards. Again through here, I should be, normally I can go through there flat on most cars, but not in this one. And once again there, just sliding. Even having a look at my tyres to see what tyres I'm on, I don't feel like I'm on racing soft tyres at all. Just, yeah, all over the shop. We're only on like 4 of 10, we've got a long old way to go yet. But we are 12 seconds behind Sleeper. And those guys are quick, so as I said, if I do this tomorrow, then I'm just going to be handing number 1 and David a barrel load of points, which will not be a very good thing. Oh, once again, sliding. Struggling to gather it up. Even a lot of people with PS5 issues with the heat. I always used to stand my PS5 up on end, but I've actually got mine horizontal now because my room gets so hot. I don't know if there's any truth to the myth, but I've got mine horizontal now. It's in the wall again. As soon as you touch the accelerator, it just wants to go in a straight line. It really does feel like this car's got no front end on it tonight at all. Rachel's just saying the opposite to what I experienced. That's interesting. It's changed it to horizontal and it's still, oh, changed it to horizontal and it still overheats. I read that completely wrong. One of my questions is, the PS5s are overheating. Are they some of the newer ones or the original PS5? Because I have a bit of a theory on this. Everybody I know that's PS5s are overheating are like PS5 Pros or some of the newer ones, whereas mine is one of the very, very first ones. I got over, oh, I can't remember when I got mine. It was when all the chick problem was on and they were really hard to come by. There you go, Slim. Purchased last year. I wonder whether some of the components have changed, you know? I got mine just after that period where everybody was selling them for like crazy silly money because they couldn't get the chips. And then Game in Rushden, where I used to live, they got some in, and I went and grabbed one the moment they came in. And so it is one of the early PS5s that I've got. I've got my fan in my room that cools the room, but I haven't got anything other than that. Well, number one is in. How far are we behind? 6.2. Am I catching these guys? While I'm jibber jabbering, I haven't really been thinking. I've just been rotating around, just driving, not really trying. The number one Pops is going to have a nice new fresh set of tyres. I'm just watching my tyres at the moment because the front left is starting to look very, very iffy, and number one has come in as if it's a case of they're not going to last, so let's put someone midway through the race so we're getting the best life out of the tyres, both sets. So this is an interesting strategy. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. And we've got two cars just ahead. They're 5 seconds, nearly 6 seconds down the road. I thought I was about 11 seconds behind at one point. I might be wrong. It's hot in here, my brain isn't working very well. I really have just been racing and talking. I haven't really been thinking about things, just sort of automatic. Going down to 4.5. Don't quite know what's going on here. I'm still 10 behind Mad Mikey though. So maybe I've just got my deltas wrong. Maybe I'm working it out to Mikey. He's still well down the road. I'm assuming in the Audi. Been very, very careful through there. The 2 penalties already I've had equates to probably about 3 seconds. 2 long 1 second penalties. We know where we've got them, we know to be careful, and we will need to make sure that we do that. We're 3.5 seconds behind Sweeper now. Sweeper is in the Supra, I believe. I thought that Supra would be very, very quick around here. Just catching my finger on my wheel at the moment. Let's get back onto the radar so we can see what's going on. Let's just keep pushing. We've got 3 more after this if my maths is correct. And we're down to 3 seconds at the moment with Mad Mikey out front. David second, Sweeper in third. Well, it looks like Sweeper's landed another penalty, so looks like I'm not the only one that's struggling with penalties this evening. That is going to enable us to close up a little bit, although I went a bit too deep into that one. Oh, it doesn't want to turn again. Crikey, how many bites at the accelerator did I have through that corner? Tyres are looking very second-hand on the front at the moment. Just going to have to manage that. I would think that the mediums and the hards will be fine. It's just these softs that we're going to need to manage tomorrow. Have we got the opportunity to close up on Svifa? Need to be on the accelerator there quickly. It wasn't really quick enough. The Elantra maybe just getting a slight better run out of that corner and up the hill. And Svifa, we need to pick up a slipstream now. We have got 2 laps to try and get a podium here. Stay in, stay in, stay in. Oh, really pushing the track limits here. Just trying to stay with Svifa and then think about a possible move at some point, but at the moment, just trying to stay with him. Mad Mikey out front, David in second, Svifa third. Just watch those track limits, Mitchell. It's Svifa catching David. I wonder. Also got to just bear in mind these tyre situations. Oh, Svifa's gone too wide through that one. I think that was all 4 wheels off the turn, off the track there. He was. That's a half second. But hopefully I can use Svifa to bring me further forward and possibly get into striking distance of David. We will see. Oh, Svifa off again. I'm going to have to go around the inside here. Thank you, Svifa. Where's David? 3 seconds down the road. Yes, and one more. Earlier on, I thought this was all over. And we're in a battle, not just for the podium, but potentially for second place. 2.6. As I say that, it goes 2.7 and a little bit deep into that one. You need to bear in mind, I've got really grotty tyres on the front here. I don't know what the state of Svifa's tyres are. I don't know what the state of David's are. How much have they taken out battling? How much can I use in the closing stages of this race without losing it too much? Still 2.5 to David. Loads of wheel spin out that corner. Remains at 2.5. You can see me taking double stabs at the accelerator through here. 2.4. Now 2.5. I think David might be managing this one, if I'm honest. Final lap, 2.5 seconds. It is going to be way too much to find, and Mad Mikey is 8 seconds down the road. So Mad Mikey owning this one. At the moment, David owning it over me in second. Can we bring this home for third? We've got Svifa is 3 seconds behind. So that is a comfortable margin at the moment. But I will remind you that we are struggling on tyres quite badly here. I don't know how much David is going to be struggling. We're all on the same tyres, so I think I might have said earlier on, I don't know which tyres people are on. Of course, we are all on the same tyres for this one. We're all on the softs. We've all got the same problem. Who has looked after them? Who's used them? Who's got a little bit left at the end? As you can see, I'm going to have next to nothing on my front left as we go into the closing stages of this one. We are closing. We are visually quick. a little bit quick, a little bit closer. Oh, 2.1, then it goes to 2.3, 2.4. So a little bit slidey through that corner. Maybe David did as well, which is why we closed up on the way in, but he's extended the lead on the way out again. 2.4, it's not going to happen. Considering how far behind we were, I'm pleased with the finish. Very, very pleased with the finish here. I don't think that the pit stop for number 1 Pops worked out, so that's a lesson learned. But the other lesson learned is tyres. We're going to need to look after them a little bit more than I did earlier on in the race. Oh, both David and I both into the wall there. Definitely I need to look after the tyres a bit more earlier on. I know how to do that. We'll just have to apply that knowledge. Wow. That was something. I thought I was dead and buried in that one. I really did. Completely out of it after that. I don't know what happened there. I am going to need to save the replay. And I will share it. I'm going to have to look and see what I did. I don't know whether I put a wheel on the grass. I don't know whether I was just not thinking. I really haven't got a clue what it was. But wasn't good. Mikey's front left was dead. My lap times from the middle of the race was good. But Mikey, were you in the Audi though, weren't you? So it's the Elantras that I really need to keep an eye on. Because obviously tomorrow we will all be in Elantras. By the way, guys, please remember to hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated. It's very, very hot racing at the best of times, especially when we've got hot weather like we do in the UK at the moment. Mad Mikey with a 156. Oh, he was in the Elantra. Oh, that doesn't make me feel good at all. I was hoping he was going to be in the Audi. Oh, no. No. So Mad Mikey with a 156.082. David in second with a 156.938. And I got a 156.795 in third. Speed for fourth with lots of penalties, a 156.9, and outlaw number 1 Pops a 156.1. So looking at that, if number 1 Pops hadn't have pitted, number 1 I think would have got easily second place. So I need to step this up. I've got some work to do here. I have got some work to do to maintain my position in the championship, because David and number 1 are going to be nipping at my heels big time. Oh, I've got I'm ever so slightly a little bit worried now. Mitchell, you touched the grass when you had the penalty. Did I touch the grass when I went round? And Street got penalties all the time. By the way, do you want to go public or do you want to leave it friends, guys? Do you want to go public or friends? I'm quite happy to do either. Let me know what you think. But useful to know. Yeah, I think it was I must have touched the grass, and I think it just slewed the car around and across and into the barrier hard. So I will need to keep that in mind. Excuse me a second. I cannot catch my breath at the moment. Bear with me a moment. We'll start this one at 22. I'm not hearing anybody saying whether they want to go friends or public. So number 1, it's up to you, Mitch. I don't mind public. I'm in 2 minds as well. I am in 2 minds. The thing is, I like this because we've got Mikey who's really quick, who's now jumped into the DT. Svifa's quick, and then we've got you, me, and David that are basically vying for places in the championship. So I think this is quite, rather than bring in numpties in who are going to wreck us, why don't we stay friends and the 3 of us have a little bit of a ding dong together. Because if I dive into Hulky's, what's it, and I go into the, is it race results? No. Results. Excuse me for a second, looking at my computer. But after Red Bull, I am sitting fourth with, I think this is right, 168 points. Number one Pops is in fifth with 139. And, oh, maybe David's not. I thought David was in here. Will, Greg, Ollie, me, Pops, Hulky, Jack, Blinky, Lukey, Borky, Muttley, Delox, Hattelad, Teflon, and Henry. Okay, so maybe David is not in the championship. That's a shame. But I think this is good for number one and I, because we are vying for fourth place. In actual fact, we're fighting, number one and I are fighting for first of the rest, because Will, Greg, and Ollie are just so far ahead of us at the moment. They're so good. As I said, my battle is with number one and a couple of others. I'll go at 42. So, you know, I'm racing number one Pops, Hulky, Blinky, Lukey, Borky, Muttley. Those are the guys that I'm sort of battling with at the moment. And Hulky's got 115 points, Pops 139, and I'm on 168. And bearing in mind, of course, that I'm going to have a couple of weeks off, that is going to be switching around a little bit. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Okay, David's just saying, no, I just raced at the Nürburgring. That's a real shame that you're not in this one, mate, because I loved racing with you in that race. It was brilliant. It's I don't know if, yeah, it's a shame you're not in. Number one Pops needs to finish in front of me to gain points. And this is why I think it's good that we are just running friends at the moment, because it's giving us the opportunity to battle out. And as I said, number one is the gentleman that I have got my eye on tonight. Matt, Mikey, David, and Srifa may well help me to get there, but a good battle with number one will be good. And I think we just saw that number one, well, the pit stop strategy, interesting that was a thing in that one, and he won't make that mistake again. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting indeed. Right, remember, no brake pedal. I have got number one directly behind me, so this is game on. Going into the first corner. Oh, Matt Mikey's shot off. Just trying to get in behind Slifa. We can get a run up the hill potentially. We've got a good run out the first corner. Number one Pops has gone for the left hand side. I went for the right hand side. Poor Slifa getting done left and right here. Number one right behind me. Let's not give him a slipstream. Play tactically here. Really leaving the brake in late there. Right, can we run away whilst number one's tucked up behind Slifa? No, we can't, because number one's through. Oh no, Slifa's back through. Number one's on it though, he's back through again. Those guys behind are trading places left, right and centre. Is there anything that I can do to run away whilst they're fighting? I'm only 0.7 away though, not enough, and I think the number one is well clear of Slifa now. Once again leaving the brake in a tad late there. Still just maintaining that 0.7 of a second. Don't get in the wall, Mitch. Still 0.7. 0.7 is not enough. Oh, because if you do that, you're in trouble. So that is me with a half-second penalty at least. There we go. There it is. Half second on the board. Number one's seen that. He's now smiling in that helmet of his. That is going to put me well and truly on the back foot now in this one. 0.4, he's got slipstream up here as well. Penalties are going to be the killer in this one. We've seriously got to stay away from those track limits and stop with the penalties. As FIFA said in his race, penalties every lap really does hurt massively. Braking super duper late again for that one. Trouble is, I broke too late and it wasn't clean and tidy through the bus stop, which again has let number one close up further. Get round, Mitchell, come on. Oh, number one pops is in the back with FIFA again. Right, but we are going to have to take the inside line here up the hill. Serve that penalty. It's half a second. But I've got to slow down and speed up. Where is that going to put me? Oh, place is falling away like crazy. Right, did I get up inside FIFA there? That's an important one done. He's still there. Still there, still there, still there. Couldn't quite get through there. Super with the extra pace. A nice run through that corner. Whoa! Pedal sticks. Go, sweeper. Sorry, mate. That is not what we want to be doing. That is going to hurt us more than anything else. Right, we're now going to need to work with FIFA to put us both into the fray. Got plenty of time, but it's how many times can I bump? Don't want to bump too late into this corner. Slow down a bit earlier, that's better. Still got a lot of dirty air through there though. I keep catching my finger on the wheel, clicking the HUD. It's annoying me. I need that radar on to see how we're going. 3.5 to the leaders. Are just in front of us, and that is because of me putting FIFA into the wall, heavily into the wall as well. We won't have any issues with tyres wear in this one, I don't believe, unless people are really, really aggressive on the tyres. So this is all about keeping it as quick as we can. FIFA's just getting away from me a little bit at the moment. It's giving us an issue with trying to slip and bump to get back up with the leaders. Another slight lift through there because of track limits. Getting on the power as soon as I know it's okay, but again slow. David just getting away. Number one in third. I'm losing points here. We're losing points, people. My number one job is to get on the back of FIFA and work together to see if we can close up, and FIFA is 0.8 down the road. We're not really closing at all. Unless, of course, FIFA is closing on number one. I'm not going to get that delta information. How brave are we through here? Really need to get on the back of this little Supra. I do think that FIFA is catching number one at the moment. We're keeping it at 0.7 of a second roughly between Sfifa and myself. So if I can keep that delta, I had to lift through there. That's lost me. I'm struggling with that corner big time. Going to experiment with something different here, so things might go a little bit wibbly wobbly whilst I'm just experimenting. We will see. 0.9 to Sfifa at the moment. Again, another big lift through there, through that one. Little touch of the wall. 0.9 still. So we're in touch, but we're not really reeling anybody in here. A 156.520. Mad Mike here, 155.8 fastest lap. So wasn't a bad last lap. Just really shows how slow I was for the earlier laps. We're now catching Sfifa, so I think that slipstream is playing into our hands a little bit at the moment. Oh, he was fully off the track there with Sfifa. A 1 second penalty. That's not what I want. I need him to be in front and pulling me along. But I'm going to lose that luxury in a few moments, or maybe a lap's time. It is going to be a few moments. I really needed him to keep ahead of me and keep pulling me forwards. Unfortunately, that benefit has now gone. Number one, 1.7. We know the delta now. We're halfway through this one. The other two guys are locked together as well, just up ahead. Fractionally quicker, but nothing to write home about. It is nice to see the blue, but we need tenths, not thousandths of a second. Two guys moving over to the right hand side to try and break slipstream. 3 seconds to the leader. One second to number one now. This could be game on if we can just get a slip. Catching is one thing with number one though, getting past is another question altogether. As you can see, I'm not actually catching. Maybe a couple of hundreds, maybe just 1/100th of a second there, certainly not enough. Oh, he's gone deep. He's gone deep through the bus stop. It's given me an opportunity to close up. Keep it neat and tidy through here, Mitchell. Don't get carried away. Long way to go. The guy in front is the guy we're racing. Half a second. 3.5 seconds to the leader. Long way to go yet in this one. Plenty of opportunities to make mistakes. Plenty of opportunities to catch. Probably not so many opportunities to overtake. Especially when we are trading lap times the way that we are right now. Oh, slow out of there. Stay out the wall, Mitch. Half a second. David out front at the minute. Oh, number one popped so close to the wall there. I thought that was going to be a wall scrape. It wasn't. It was perfect, and he's got a quicker exit. Wow, that was millimetre perfect through there. Absolutely stunning work. Thought that was going to be my chance. I've watched the deltas and it just went away. Didn't happen. Have we got to run into the bus stop? There's no way we can go side by side through there. Number one goes defensive. Brake conservatively. Oh, we got a lovely run on the exit. A quick snap of third as we are round the outside. Inside for this one. Going to brake a little bit earlier. Again, second. Get it rotated. Get it around on this corner. Oh, what a move! What a move! Now, let's not get carried away. David and Mad Mikey in front. Let's not get too carried away. What can we do? Mad Mikey still with that fastest lap. Mad Mikey in front of me in the Audi, I believe. Unless he switched into the Elantra without me noticing. Too far away for me to tell at the moment. Too much going on in my car to worry about it. Right, let's push. We're only 1 second ahead of number one, so 1/2 second penalty, he's on us. 1 second penalty and he's through and gone. So we cannot afford any penalties whatsoever at the moment. Being extra careful through corner one. 3.5 seconds to Mad Mikey. 4.2 to the leader. 2 laps after this one. I think you can safely say that first and second are gone, but we could be fighting for a podium here. And, well, not fighting, but racing at the moment. Hopefully it'll turn into a fight at the end. But we are on for a podium at the moment, and at the minute taking a point away from number one. Bearing in mind he's going to be taking an awful lot more than that away from me when I'm not racing over the next couple of weeks. So where is he? 2.1. So what I really need to be doing tomorrow is somehow trying to get in amongst people like Mad Mikey and Ollie and Wills, Greg, the fast runners, and see if I can put some cars between number one and myself, but I don't know if that is going to be possible. As you can see, he's lost a couple of tenths there. He's only a couple of seconds behind me, and I am too far off the pace. A 1:56.4 is my fastest lap, and a 1:55.7 is Mike's fastest lap. So if I can assume that the quick guys are going to be doing in a medium race, mid 1:55s, I've got to find another whole second. Wrist third gear there. I thought I was going to slide off. Third should be the gear. Likewise, I've seen a few people go through this bus stop in 4th gear during some recent races where I've been studying people. I'm not too sure myself, and I want to keep it on the straight and narrow, bring us home for a podium. Sometimes you've got to keep your eye on who you're racing, not the position that you are in on track. .6 to Mikey though. Those two guys are locked together, but they are in a battle and they've got 1 lap after this to go. Now Mikey 3 behind now. So I am equal distance forward and backwards, very much in clean air of my own, doing my own thing. .3, it feels as if I'm getting closer to those two guys, but the Delta's saying otherwise. It is, it's only a few tenths, it's not enough. Once more, one of them, I think it's David, jumps to the right hand side to break the slipstream. Mad Mikey keeping it straight and honest this time. .4. So the two guys in front keeping me honest. Tell you what, there's a fast car behind. Svifa has got past number one and he's on the run. He's 2.2. This podium for me is not a done deal. We need a mature run to the end now. Nothing silly. Quick, stable, no dramas. As we do that, the two guys in front just get away a little bit further, but that is because I am definitely keeping this within track limits. A track limit and I'm in trouble. Racing for third now. Doesn't matter about the front two guys, they are away and clear. So annoying because we can see them, but they are just too far away at the moment. Enjoying watching the race though. Really are having a battle together, which is great to see. Svifa breaks the 2 seconds. Big old lift through there, make sure we don't pick up a penalty on the exit. Lift through there, don't want to hit the wall. On the power, the front two have gone 4 seconds ahead as I slowed up towards the end. 1.5 to Svifa. Svifa taking loads and loads and loads of time out of me at the end there. Just to show how I was backing off. And congratulations to David for the win. That was a good race out front. I was enjoying watching that from third place. I would have liked to have been a little bit closer and to have got involved. If I could have got on the back of Mad Mikey and been bump drafting, I could have mixed things up a little bit, but we were too far back. Never really had any opportunity to close the gap. And then I got to the point towards the end of the race where I was just trying to manage the gap to Svifa behind. David says, at Mikey, I hope that was clean, was just defending. And number one, I'm done for now. Sweat in my eyes. I couldn't see. Eyes are stinging now. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Pops. We got to do 3 tomorrow, my friend. The result, David in first place, a 156.401. Mad Mikey in second with a 155.766. I got third with a 156.477. Svifa with a 156.439. And number one that we're losing, a 156.864. We are losing number one, so I'm thinking about probably going public just for the moment. So let me just let everybody know. I don't know where everybody is today. And maybe everybody feels that they are okay for the moment. But we'll open up a public for the last couple of races. Number one needed a sweatband from the 80s. Oh, I remember those. Yeah, the little toweling thing around that goes around your head. I could do with one of them right now. I tell you, my head is sweating like crazy at the minute. BTC practice, and I am going to just get rid of that. GR4. Come on. And we are at Watkins Glen. And we will change that to public. And let's create the room and see what happens. We'll see what happens. Number one, great racing with you tonight, my friend. Really looking forward to tomorrow. And let's see if I can steal some more points from you. I have a horrible feeling it is not going to be that easy tomorrow. I really do. I think I'm going to have my work well and truly cut out. Yeah, but it is warm. Very, very, very warm at the moment. And we're heading for another heat wave apparently this weekend. And which back up into the 30s. So, right, so we got me, David and Svifa in. We are public. So hopefully we'll get a few more people in. Obviously, I cannot. I can't talk for the caliber of racing that we're going to get in this one. It is going to be a bit elbows out, but then that is what it is going to be like tomorrow. It is going to be elbows out. So again, this could be quite interesting how we go. And I'm going to start this one at 10 past. I don't know about number one popping out because he's got sweat in his eyes, but I just need to take a break for the moment. Oh, we've got another P1R racer, Rev Ver 001. So one of the guys that will be racing with Grenster and oh, brain. I can't think when I'm this hot, if I'm honest. Name's gone out of my head. Name has gone out of my head. Mikey just saying that it didn't. The Audi didn't have the grunt coming out the corner by the sound of things. Yeah, we've got P1R Rev in the G70. That's going to be quick. David's in the Elantra. I'm in the Elantra. Svifa's in the Supra, and Stephen is just joining us. I am very much going to have my work cut out. Very much have my work cut out in this now. I've lost number one, who was the person that I was gauging my performance by and also trying to chase, stay ahead and take points away from. I don't know what Rev Ver's caliber is. He's an A-rank racer. I guess now I need to be racing David. David is in the Elantra. So we'll have to see how we go with that. 2 minutes, guys, and we will be going racing. 2 minutes. Hello, Coda. Are you going to settle down there in front of the fan? The Swede is in. The Swede is in. Swede is really quick. Very, very quick. So that will be interesting. He's only a BS ranked racer, but I tell you what, he's quick. So don't take anything for granted on the A rank racings and the B rank ratings here. I never really worry too much about the DRs, to be quite honest, because a lot of people say, oh, you know, they're an A or an A plus, or they're an E and whatever, but you don't know whether they got A plus yonks to go and now they're not as good. You don't know whether that was earned on a particular racetrack, and you don't know whether the lower ranked racer just people that aren't racing in the dailies. So I really don't do anything about it. Mikey, don't think I can do any more. I've had my toenail removed today and it's starting to get the feeling back. Oh my word, my friend. No, you go and look after yourself. You go and look after yourself, Mikey, and give me an opportunity to get another podium. That's about the only way I'm going to get podiums, is by you guys not racing. That's sad, isn't it? That is sad. Oh, right. I really ought to get up and move around, because my back is sweating like crazy in this chair. I did see a new chair advertised that's got fans in it. And I'm really thinking about getting one. Really thinking about getting one. Right. Rev Ver 001, David, me, Sifa, Stephen, and Swede. We've got Rever in the GTR, David's the Elantra, I'm Elantra, Sifa is in the Supra, Stephen's Elantra, Swede is in the Cayman. Let's get this one going and we will see how we do. As I said, for me on this, I have to have my eyes set on David, but he's quicker than me. So this is going to be strategic on my part, I think. I'm not going to worry about anybody else. My sights are on David and potentially Sifa. I know the Swede is going to come through and overtake me. Don't you worry about that. That is a given. I might actually be able to use the Swede as a ghost here. Already he's through. We've got a very interesting grid slot right next to David. Don't go off. I might have just put a toe outside the line there. Oh, we did. No, David is already chuckling to himself. That's going to put me on the back foot already. And it was the slightest of amounts. I'm going to have to be super late on the brakes here. That was all or nothing through there, I tell you. The Swede has gone from almost the back to the front here. That is insane. Wow, I said he was quick, but that is very quick. I've got to get onto this. I've got this penalty to serve. And I need to try and save the positions here. Got Sifa coming up behind. He's got David right behind him. He's half second, but David's going to get through. I think Stephen's going to get through too. We can brake a little bit later. We did get the, we were slow off of the pit, off the penalty. Right, now we need to knuckle down. I've got my main competitor for this one in front of me. What can we do to chase him down and stay with him? Oh, he's gone a bit deep. I think he was okay. I was just looking, he's off there. All good though. Good evening, Nico. Right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I got a little bit of a bump on the way in there and it's pushed me a little bit deep. Whoa, the Swede has crashed out. I don't know whether that was a touch, whether that was self-inflicted, but any which way, the Swede has just exited stage right. And David has got himself right in the middle of a Sifa VR sandwich, Rev sandwich even. I've got Stephen coming up on the outside of me here. Oh, Rev with a 1 second penalty through the bus stop. I tell you what, I was pushing track limits through there too. Stephen behind is no slouch. He's quick. Nice run off that corner. Just trying to stay with P1R there, but obviously he's pulled across respectfully to serve the penalty. As we do that, David moves to the inside to make a move on Sifa. He looks like he got that done. We've got a slide, we're in the wall. That is going to enable Stephen behind to close up a little bit. We've got a purple up to that point, but we will have lost that with the touch on the wall. We can't get one here. We need this to be a good exit. It's okay. The two guys in front moving across. I don't know why I am. I'm too far back. David, a 158.0. I got a 158.5. Showing how much David's pushing on. Stephen's got a run on me here. Far from over, long way to go yet. Hello William, how you doing my friend? Trying to brake really late into there because Stephen behind me is really good through the bus stop. I mustn't focus on the two cars in front. I'm finding I'm looking at them enjoying the racing and sort of almost ghosting FIFA, or using him as a ghost car. I'm not ghosting him, but you know what I mean. And the problem is I'm not looking at the track, and therefore I could well wind up with issues like that one. We gone too deep. I think Stephen might have followed me there for a half second. I don't know whether he's got one as well. Don't think so. Almost sliding off there as well. Oh, we did get a half second too. So that is neutral behind. No such dramas for the two out front. They're going great. And now we are going to fall too far back to even start to think about being able to close. Bearing in mind David is the guy I wanted to be racing. He's in first. And he's 2 seconds down the road, and I'm carrying a half second penalty. That's going to be 3 seconds. And long way to go yet though. Long way to go yet. Anything could happen in this one. A little bit conservative through that corner. Didn't really attack it hard. Oh, it looks like we've lost Stephen off the back for the moment. That's freed me up just to concentrate on the two guys in front. I don't need to be looking in my mirror anymore. 2.5 seconds behind. If I can stay with these two in front, then I know that I'm going to be okay with the delta behind because they're quick. The big question is how much can I stay with these guys? Can we close up at all? Is there anything I can do to limit the loss that we are about to encounter? 1.7 seconds. Down to 1.4 to 1.5. Now 1.6. So it's FIFA with a better exit through that corner than I did. Oh, lots and lots and lots of wheel spin off that corner, and we went over the line yet again. Just couldn't hold it. It just drifted into another half second penalty. So into one. We're getting another as it drifted through. That is something to learn for tomorrow. That corner there is one to very, very, very much be wary of. Right, Rev is 1.2 behind. I've got a half second penalty, so that is going to put that car right on the back of me, unless there is anything that I can do. I can't use slip to close up on the guys in front, they're too far away. I've got nobody to help me, I'm all on my own here at the moment. Rev 1.4 behind. So we're making a couple of tenths up as we go up the hill. The guys in front, 3.4 out front, they are very much locked together in a great little battle. Just taking a little bit more cautiously through there. I need to do what I did earlier on and just talk and stream and just race without thinking. I did okay then. Maybe I'm just trying too hard at the moment. It does happen sometimes. You relax and you go quicker. Oh, was that a penalty for one of the guys up front? Oh, that's a shame, because we were nearly 0.4 of a second up on that one. That would have been good, and you can see how much the car behind now, Rev, has closed up with that penalty. So all of the hard work to build the gap erased. Although I do think Rev is also on it at the moment, going very, very, very quickly. Do I let Rev through and see if I can use slip to catch up? Depends how quick he is. It will depend. We're halfway through this one. David is 3 for out front, 5 seconds down the road. Are in a battle. They are fighting. Things could happen. They are in quite a battle of their own. For me now, I'm not really looking in out the front. I'm looking in my rear view mirror now. Not really what I want to be doing. Rev really, really, really closing up on the back of me here. It's incredible just to see the two cars in front, and then you look at the deltas and you realise just how far away they really are. Oh, we've gone off again in that corner. This car just does not want to turn through that corner. It's a 1 second penalty now. It's told you once, I told you twice. Now I'm going to really hurt you, and it really has hurt. That is a corner I have to watch tomorrow, especially on the hard tyres. Lessons learned here tonight. This is why we do this. It's going to put me right in the clutches of Stephen again, I think. And, too many penalties pulling me away from David and Svifa up front. Nico, remember something about the Scandinavians? I can't read all of that while I'm racing. There's too many words. They're always great when following a procedure. Anything outside of that, they're just like the German. Oh, I can't believe you said that and made me read that out. Come on, get round. Where's Rev? 1 second behind. I've got a 1 second penalty, so that is going to be Rev coming through. Which way? We've got to slow down, take the penalty to speed up. Plus, I've compromised myself on this corner because I now need to stay over to the right-hand side. But I've got to work on that corner and not get that penalty. It's hurting me way too much. Here he goes. I mean, look at that. Already half a second. 1 second ahead almost. So that 1 second penalty has just cost me the best part of 2 seconds. Massive penalty. And I've now got Stephen behind me too. Whereas things were quite nicely under control, we've completely thrown this one away with some silly track limits. But as I said, the reason why I run these on a Tuesday ahead of the Wednesday is to learn these lessons. Lap 8 of 10. 3 to go. One eye on Stephen behind. One eye on Rev in front. Now Rev is from P1R. All the P1R racers are usually pretty good. Grenster, Heinsberger and race with us. Very good drivers. I did look at one point trying to do a league versus league with them, but unfortunately I was politely told that we weren't quick enough and they were too quick for us. So never happened. But interesting to see another of the P1R guys racing in a PSR lobby, and let's see what we can do. Can we bring it to them? 0.4. Well, we've got 2 laps to run, lots of time. Purple by 0.1 of a second. This could be game on here, you know. I've got to stay on the track. Keep it out of track limits. Push this Elantra as much as we can. Stay with the GTR. Pounce when we can. 0.2 purple. I will put my radar back on in a moment. Stay out the wall, Mitchell. Stephen is still there though. He's 0.4 behind. So the gap between me and Rev is the same as the gap to Stephen behind, so you can see how close Stephen is. I've gone too deep into that one. Just managed to keep a wheel in. 157.497 and just off the fastest lap, the Swede with a 157.2. We've got to run up the inside here. I think Rev knew that that was done. Got the other Elantra behind. Gonna brake on the 300 this time. Just keep it nice and smooth through the bus stop. No dramas. Stay off those track limits. FIFA 6 seconds down the road. So we're back to the same as we were earlier on. The podium has gone, but we are now in a battle for the podium. We're not in a race for the podium. This is most definitely a battle now. Don't go wide, don't go wide, don't go wide. Rev just 0.3 behind. Really pushing these brake limits now. Just to try and keep that GTR behind. 100 getting it turned in. Very, very slow through there, but I just didn't want to put it in the wall. Get another lift through there just to be sure. Third gear so we don't get in the wall. 0.4 to the guy behind. Last lap, can we bring this home for another podium? It's got to be quick through here. Don't go off, Mitchell. 5 to the guys in front, they're away and gone. They really don't matter. Stephen is through on Rev. Oh my word. The 2 guys behind are battling. That might give me the opportunity that I need here. Stephen, roughly the same speed as I was out of that last corner. Take it easy through here. No dramas. Didn't even cut the exit corner as much as I could have done. Taking it very, very easy. Watching the deltas. It's 1 second. Stephen chasing. Easier to be chased than be chased. 0.9. This is far from over. are battling for a podium. There he is. 0.9. Don't leave the braking too late. Get it turned in on the power. Come on, Mitchell. Don't go over the curb. Right, get it turned in. Pick up the apex on the power. And through. Still 0.9. Stephen matching me corner for corner. Delta for delta. Metre by metre. Inch by inch. We did it. Yes, we did it. Another podium. I didn't beat David. David was the guy that I wanted to go for, but as it turned out, I was racing Rev and Stephen in that one. And thankfully, we managed to pull that one off. I really, honest to goodness, don't know how I managed to do that. I really don't. Ho, ho, ho. What a race. What a race that was. David and Steve having a grand old battle out front. There might only be a few people in here, but I tell you what, this is really good prep for tomorrow. Very good prep. I have learnt so many lessons in this one tonight. And now for the last one, I need to bring all of that together and try and make sure that we don't get caught out as we head into what it probably might not be, well, half past 10. We'll see if it's the last one or not. I might go back and do the soft one again. We'll have to wait and see how time goes, but I must admit I am melting here. David says at FIFA, I'm pooped, been defending hard the last 20 laps. The FIFA is saying, oh, me too. Oh, I just so want to get into the mix with those two, and I could if I didn't keep picking up the penalties. Again, I think I had too many penalties there that really hurt me. So the result, David in Elantra, 157.591. Spifa in second with a 157.864. And I got third with a 157.497. So in the ballpark, as far as the lap times for the top three, Stephen was fourth, Rev in fifth, and the Swede with the fastest lap, a 157.2. So to get a 157.4, I'm pretty pleased with that to get the third place. Let's get the final one lined up. This is where people can use whatever tyre they want. Won't be any surprise. I'm going to go for the soft in this one because I do want to get a little bit more experience of managing those tyres. But obviously people can use whichever of the tyres that they wish to run. The race for this one is going to be starting at 22, if I can find it, two little ducks. And I'm going to go 40, purely because I need a breather. Oh boy, I need a breather and a drink. Wow. So Will's has joined us. Rev is in the Cayman. I'm in the Elantra. Spifa's in the Supra. Stephen is in the Elantra. We got Denzel, Dexter, David, and the Swede. So potential of 8 runners in this one. But now it gets interesting because got one of the PSR aliens in. Wills has stepped in to this one. So that's going to give David and Spifa some competition. And I've also noticed that Denzel Dexter is an A+ ranked racer, jumped into the NSX, so he could be fun out front. Again, my battle, assuming David is going to be running, will be David. And the way that Stephen was running, potentially Stephen as well. And if this, like I said, if the Swede has a good run, he'll be up the front. So I think David and Stephen is my main competition in this particular race. We'll see how we go. Let's just get out on track for a moment or two. Crikey, it's hot. It's not even hot as, it's not even the hottest it's going to get. It's still going to be getting hotter. So, just for my own benefit, we're doing okay through the bus stop on penalties tonight. Very, very often I do pick up penalties through here. I have been braking around about the 250. I really need to brake sort of nearer the 250, 300 so that we can then keep it nice through here. Now, one of the other places I have been getting penalties is on the exit of this one, just getting out too wide here. So we need to watch that one. We're okay through here. This is good. Coming down here, I think we are reasonably okay now. We were going a little bit deep on the exit here, but not so bad now. This one we've been okay. You do get a track limit on the way up the hill if you're not careful. So if you go out to the left-hand side here too much, you can be in the off the track. And through here reasonably okay. Only really a couple of places I need to be careful of. The last one is through here. Just get it rotated and make sure that we don't get over on that corner. And then we just need to make sure that we get down this curve, not into the curb, straddle the line and see what we can do. So first corner, I've been pushing my braking through here. And I think what was happening is I was pushing my braking too much, which then meant I was overshooting the corner, which then meant I didn't have the rotation because I was carrying too much speed through the corner. And then that was causing me grease. So Srifa showing his metal at the moment with a 158.089, although Rev has just gone with a 155.6, which is a stonking lap. That is really, really, really quick, and one that we'll need to follow. Srifa 158.089, but Rev really putting in a really good qualifying lap time there. He's dropped into the pits now. David, you're on hard tyres. You can go with whatever tyres you want, of course. Whichever ones we feel we need the practice on. The thing I need to consider is brake balance fall to the rear to preserve the life of the front tyres around here. Braking around about the 150. One of the things I'm trying to work on at the moment is opening up the corners by getting it over a little bit more on the way in to enable me to see through the corner and then get the power down earlier. Whether I will be working on that tomorrow during the race or whether I will just race, I don't know. It will really depend on how we're doing. It is one of the things that I really need to do. All too often I'm a little bit too far off the curb and then giving tenths away through a corner. Right, where are we? 38, and we've gone third at the moment with a 157.0. So that will be good if it stays that way, but I have a funny feeling that it will not. If I just put the replay options on. We've got the Swede with a 155.4, Rev with a 155.6, People with a 157.2, Dexter with a 158.9. So we are, yeah, we're sitting in third at the moment, I think, but it's very close. 156.7 from Wills, so that is going to drop me a little bit further down. So I'm running a fourth at the moment. That's no great surprise. I would be expecting Tweed, Rev, Wills, and maybe one or two of the others to be ahead of me. But Where are we? We are 39. We're going to be going racing in just a moment. We've got Denzel Dexter in the NSX. We've got Wills in the Elantra. Rev in the Cayman. David is in the Elantra. I'm in the Elantra. Sfifa is in the Supra. Stephen is in the Elantra. And the Swede is in the Cayman. Can the Swede keep it in a straight line this time? We will have to see, because we are about to go racing. Right, okay. Again, don't know what tyres people are on. So this isn't necessarily representative until I drop into a replay and have a look. But we're just going to do the very, 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 very best that we can. And remember, I haven't got the false start option on, but I will need to very, very quickly check the brake balance. The brake balance to the rear. Everything else is hunky-dory. Radar is on. We are about to go racing, and we need a really good start here. Sfifa's got a brilliant start in the Supra there. Oh, just trying not to get into the back of the Supra. I've got a car on the inside too. That's Wills. I desperately need to get a slip here. Stephen seems a little bit slow through there. It's going to give me an opportunity. He's given me room up the inside. We've got a nice run on Sfifa here too as well. Will's just tucked in behind me. Brake 250. Get it slowed down through this corner. Through there. Oh, Rev. The back end of that came and stepped out. Don't know if he's held that, but that was a big old moment there. A proper brown trouser moment. We've got the Swede out front now. Can we put him under pressure? Will there be another spin in there? Can we stay off the track limits? This is one of them. Stay off it. Should probably come up to third gear a little bit earlier through there. This is interesting. The Swede is going to keep this clean, as I expect he will. This is an opportunity for us to just run away a little bit here. We've actually got a run on the Swede. I'm not sure I want to do an overtake though. He shuts the door. It'd be nice just to follow. We've got a good run through there too. Just nibbling at his bumper, letting him know that we're there. Just anticipating these braking zones at the moment. Oh, don't go over the line. Sweet, just kicking up some grass there. Stay smooth, stay calm behind the Swede. That's not easy to do. Oh, we're off. Might be a penalty there, I'm not sure. Oh, it is. It's at 1 second as well. Oh, no. Okay, we'll have to keep on pushing now. A look at the chat. We won't be doing that tomorrow. The headphones will be on. We'll be head down. We'll be really watching and seeing what we can do. So now I've got to build a gap. I really, really, really need to keep this with speed now. Try and get a slip. See if we can open up that gap to Svifa behind, but it's unlikely to happen. So the Swede is going to run away. We'll get a whole 1 second penalty for a first offence. Come on. It's not fair, I tell you. It's not fair. Have a word with the stewards and I'll say, well, just easy. Observe track limits and you'll be fine. Oh, the Swede could have been off then. That was awfully close because I've been through there like that and got a track limit. He has got a track limit. It's only a half second though. So it's not as big as mine. Ooh, that was an moment, wasn't it? Yeah, he's got a half second. I've got a full 1 second. Here comes Wills and Svifa. We are right in the thick of it here. This is game on time. Right, the two guys in front of me do have the ability to close up on the Swede, working together. Can I work with them? That is the question. Wills is a lot faster than me in general. Oh, there was a nudge. There was a nudge. I did see Will's car suddenly shot to the left there. That gave me the opportunity to sneak my way through. Svifa respectfully giving that place back. We've got to go defensive now. Really leaving that late. Almost too late to get the corner there. That could well be penalties in there somewhere. If it isn't, I'll be amazed. It's too deep. Pressure of having Wills behind me mounting. Just feel his car right tight behind me. 2 penalties there served. I'm not sure who that puts behind me. I don't want to look at the moment. We've got the aiming of the Swede just up ahead. Is there anything that we can do to try and close that car down at the moment? Not sure we can. We've got Rev behind in another Porsche. Too deep into there. Here comes Rev. Just trying to get through there and on the power as soon as possible. 2.7 to Swede. Nothing to the car behind. Wills is in the mix there too behind. We need the Swede to be picking up some penalties. Need Wills getting into a battle with Rev behind me. Whoa, Swede with a rare error there, just into the wall. You saw the sparks flying, but the Rev looking left and right to find a way past me. I'll remind you, he is a P1R racer. He's going to be quick. But here he comes. In some respects, it's not worth fighting. I do want another podium. I'd love another podium here. Double stab at the accelerator. Not quite finding my way through that corner cleanly. Awesome, Rev. In a battle now. Where's the Swede? 3 seconds down the road. Halfway through this race. Tyres. I've been leaning on the tyres really badly in this one. Really not looking after them as much as I should have been. I'm wondering if that is going to cause me some difficulties towards the end of this race. Brake balance is fine. Stop with the HUD, concentrate on what we're doing. Wheels left and right, left and right. Looking for a way through, let me know he's still there, he's committed to the left hand side. Won't be any way through there. Got to keep this tight through here, otherwise you'll find a way through. He still found a way through. Oh, this is a battle and a half. Don't go over the curb, Mitch. I don't know how Wheels gets the speed out of the corners sometimes. He's so quick. Svifa's in the mix now as well. We've got a good corner there. We've got the inside for this one. We are alongside. We've got to leave Will's room though on the outside. And he's going to get the inside for this one. Ah. Svifa going through. Oh, going really deep. Oh, I got a bump. It's me off. No penalty. Clearly the game realised it was a touch. A relief, but suddenly we find ourselves at the back of this little group of 4 very quick racers. The Swede is out front, being chased down by this little group, but we are right behind them. What, if anything, can we do? Probably not a lot, as we look up the inside of Wheels there. This is the British Touring Cars. It is elbows out, it is hard racing. Wheels coming back at me in the way that he just knows how to do perfectly. I've gone too deep. Didn't get that rotated and through he goes. One little misdemeanor, one little tiny little issue and he penalises you every single time. Just constantly there. We've got to do it all again. 7 of 10 and I am completely shattered right now. Oh, he's in the wall, he's in the wall. He's in the wall, but he didn't slow him down. At least not enough for me to find a way through. David, half-second penalty up front. More sparks off the wall. These guys are really pushing it. At the moment it is Swede, Svifa, Rev, David, Wills and me. Enzo off the back at the moment. But there's no time to think about that. This is all about trying to keep this in a straight line. It's hard to do this while I'm talking as well. dropped into the 158s for the moment and dropped 1 second off the back of wheels. But look at that tyre. I need 3 laps out of you. It has really been lent on. Way too much in this race. Still leaning on it. Really no other way. Nothing more you can do without giving away far too much time. We're okay on the left-handed corners. It's the right-handed corners that are giving us the grief at the moment. David with the penalty. Couldn't move over to the right. There was a car on the right hand side of him, so it's all good. Getting slowly through here because of that tyre. Just look at it slide. That is definitely one to keep in mind for tomorrow. Rear tyres fine, front tyres nightmare. Oh, sliding into the wall as we couldn't get the grip. It's falling further back. I'm trying to stay with David. Just not happening right now. Holding the power until I know I can get through the corner. Putting the power down too early with the tyre the way it is, just making the car slide and slide. And Nico coming out with the best advice there. Mitch, just relax. You're best when you're not pushing too hard. It's very good advice. Reminds me of what Ernie used to say to me, relax on the straights. Two and a half to those guys in front. Got this and one more to do. We are just going to drive the track and see how this one pans out. There could still be penalties, there could still be bumps, there could still be anything going on in this one. Or nearly. We're sliding on both wheels now, left and right. Firmly in the 158s in this one though. Wheels 155.6 the fastest lap, so not been particularly quick. Consistent, but consistently average. And there are some very quick people in this room at the moment. I need to keep that in mind. It's safe to say the podium has gone away from us on this one. But more lessons learnt tonight. Can't quite keep up with the chat at the moment. I am going to do a Nords after this. I feel like doing a Nordschleifer in these cars. It will be quite interesting to see how things go in that one. We did quite well last night in the Nords race. A little bit deep there. tomorrow is going to be a very, very tough race. And if we get a few people that are really scrapping, then there could be some places to pick up through penalties, so long as I can stay out of the penalties. There we go. You're going to get sick. It's nothing to write home about, but boy oh boy, some quick people in that one. Some very quick racers. 0.3 between the Swede and P1R Rev. Wheels in third ahead of Svifa. And unfortunately Stephen was a DNF in that one, but that was cool. Nico, used to race 250cc supercarts when I was in my teens. It's good advice. I didn't win many races, but I always finished on the podium. And you know, sometimes just finishing on the podium can sometimes get you championships. Right, your winner there was the Swede with a 156.050. P1R Rev in second with a 155.771. Wheels Racing in third with the fastest lap, a 155.658. Svifa in fourth, David fifth, I got sixth, Denzel Dexter seventh, and Stephen with a DNF. The Swede, Rev, and Wheels Racing, your 1, 2, 3. Right, let's head down to the Nürburgring 24-hour. We'll put that to 1, and let's change the event settings. And this is going to be the last race of the night. Woo! Svifa enjoyed it. William says, I was glitching. Svifa, sorry for turning into you. Forgot to look at the radar. And Nico, apart from the lack of finance, the sad reality is that not every team owner is Ron Dennis. Oh, very, very much so. Very, very much so. Right. Oh, I don't know what car to go in. Should I stay in the Elantra, the Viper, the G70? What do we think, guys? What do we think? I think I should stay in this one. I think I should stay in here. I really do. And this race is going to be starting at... Oh, the Swede is disappearing. Good night, my friend. Thank you for jumping in. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. I've lost him. I was just going to try and say good night, but he disappeared. The NSX. Oh, I don't know. You want me to go in the NSX? I think I'm going to go in the Elantra just because I've been in that all night. It would be wrong to go in something else. So we got a couple of minutes. We got Rev, the P1R Rev in the G70. Then we got Wheels Racing in the Elantra. Svifa just driving around him in the Supra. I'm in the Elantra. David is also in the Elantra. Number 1 Pops in the Elantra as well. Oh, Pops is back. I thought we'd lost Pops. Pops just popped back in for one last race. Cool beans. Cool beans. Right. So we got just under a minute and we will be going racing. Oh. Not what I wanted. I wanted... What have I done with the tyres on this? 1 on the tyre, so we should be okay. We should be all right. Right, so in this one we've got Wheels Racing, P1R Rev, David, me, Svifa, Outlaw, number 1 Pops. I've had a look at the NSXs. I'm just really not sure about them, Nico. I just don't really seem to... I've not got on very well with it at the minute. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to give it a little bit more time, if I'm honest. But I just tend to just struggle with that one a little bit for some reason. But Yeah, we'll see. We will see. We'll see. Tomorrow's all about the Elantra anyway. Oh, I am melting here. Fan is on, but I am absolutely melting. Right, good luck everybody. The last race of the evening. Thank you to everybody that has raced with me this evening. Thank you to everybody that has liked the video, that supported me, the people that subscribed over the last few days. I really, really, really appreciate it. But here we go. This is the last race of the night. I'm up against some stiff competition. And let's see what we can do. Around the Nordschleife. One lap in the sunshine. Svipa with a really nice start off the line. E1R Rev as well. Whoa, we've gone really deep into the first corner. Thankfully, I didn't collect with anybody. Trying to get on the power quickly. I want to stay with Svipa if at all possible. Right, where are we? Wheels behind. David, 5th. Outlaw, 6th. Outlaw number 1 pops. Oh, just getting a little bit of a nibble on Svipa there. Just letting him know I'm there. Oh, he got the back end of that. That's super, very, very, very light through that corner. Trying to move around the outside, inside for this one. I can see the black line is still there. He's got a better run out of there. I need to tuck in, otherwise Will's going to be on the back of me. Hard racing between me and Svipa. Just can't let Rev get too far away. He's in the Genesis that I know and love. Just got to stay with him, keep this clean, keep this tidy. Just trying to gather it up through there. That was a bit leery through the last part of that corner. Oh no, we're off. Pushing a bit too hard through there. Right, we've got it all to do again now. Whoa. FIFA saying, come on, Mitch, let's get a move on. Quicker. Rev seemed a little bit slow through those corners, I'm not going to lie. I think that really gave the guys behind the opportunity to close up. What I need to do is I need to find a way through here. It's a bit hard through this little section of the track. I do need to find a way through. Otherwise I'm going to be in danger of getting caught and overtaken by the guys behind. Just not sure if there's any way through. We've got a slipstream at the moment. We've got to move up the inside here. This is going to have to be brave, brave, brave. We're in the Gr.4, so we can brake a little bit later into that one. Trying to break out of the carousel as soon as we could. You can see number one pops behind my arch rival for the night. He's right there. Oh, just a little bit leery through there. It's the only downside to Pops's livery. You could see it from a million miles away. And then the intimidation starts kicking in. It's like, no, he's right there. Fortunately, it's not a case of, oh, he's right there. He really is right there. It's going down to 0.6 of a second right now. He is flying. In a mini carousel, but the problem is he's just too close. Get through there, come on. What sort of slipstream has he got? 0.7. Oh, it's not good. There we go, the slipstream's just kicking in. 73, 72, 71, 70. He's there. He's there. He's going to be right on me at the bottom here. Right on the bottom, on my back bumper. 0.5. It's not often that I win at the Nürburgring. And I beat my main rival tonight. It's all about braking for this last one. Getting it slowed down. Oh, it's through. No! No! You little sausage! Oh! No! 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 Oh! I did everything I needed to do in that one. Just went a tad too deep in the last corner. Oh, just a couple of feet. And I let him through. The whole of the Nordschleife, and it was next to nothing on the line. Oh, number one beat me. Well done, my friend. 0.7 of a second on the line to number one. I could see that yellow car getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And I knew he had the momentum going into the final corner. And I just thought I'd brake as late as I could. And then I knew the moment I did it, I'd gone a tad too deep. And then I was in trouble and allowed him through. And he got the move done beautifully. Great overtake right at the end, last corner. How satisfying must that be? William, can we run it again? We can. I got second, Sweet for third, Rev fourth, David fifth, and Wills in sixth. Right, we can run it again. Do you want to do another one? One more. Oh, I'm so gutted. So gutted. I mean, I am done. I am completely whacked, William. I am completely done. But that was exhilarating. To be done on the final corner. Oh man, that hurts so bad. So bad. Number one, Pops, you drive me mad. You just oh, you were nowhere to be seen. And right at the end there, I just got munched right at the very end. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And you know I'm going to be rubbish this time. My one opportunity in the longest time to win at the Nordschleife, and I lost it on the last corner. And I knew what I was doing as I was doing it. I was thinking, how late do I brake? How late do I brake? He's like, that's too late. That's too late. And then he was there, the big black mark down the side of the screen, and then the yellow. And he's like, no. Well, number one, I had a good battle getting through, starting from the back. You did really well, number one. I mean, really well. Kudos and respect. Seriously respect. When did I say we were starting? Did I say we were starting? I'm going to go at 20 past. Oh, man. I can't believe I was. Oh, I can't believe that. Honest to goodness, I thought I'd done enough down the straight. Oh, that is one that is going to haunt me all night long. It really is. It really is. It's going to haunt me all night. Get my own back tomorrow, number one. I shall get my own back tomorrow. Banana head. Outlaws keep making you cry, says Tom. Oh, I know. Oh, but wow, what a battle. What a battle. Right, just under a minute and we're going racing, guys. Just under a minute and we'll be off. Guys, if you haven't already, I know there's only a few people watching, but if you haven't already, could you please like the video? It will really help me no end. And I'll really appreciate that. I don't know what to say now. I honestly, to goodness, I do not know what to say. What could have been wasn't. What could have been didn't come to fruition. I blame the heat. I'm too hot. I'm too bothered. I'm too tired. And there's been a lot of rubbish actually going on here today, during the day. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get into it, but not a good day today. Not a good day at all. And it might get even worse tomorrow. Right, we just got somebody joining and then we will go straight away. Race No Skill is in. I've seen Race No Skill before. Sure, I've seen him before. Pretty sure he's been in before. Right, let's get going then. Wheels Racing, Rev Ver 001 from P1R. Me, Outlaw number 1 Pops, and Race No Skill. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is going to be... It's going to be a tough race. Tough one. We'll see how we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Radar is on. We are poised to go. I've got number 1 Pops alongside me this time. Got the Cayman, Race No Skill, getting a flyer off the line. Just trying to follow Wheels through here. Wheels is the guy that I need to stay with. Rev put himself between myself and number 1. We've already seen number 1 come through from the back. He could do it again. Oh, I'm too deep into there. Way too deep. Wheels 0.7. I've got Rev too close to call behind me. And closing. There won't be any way through here. This is a super quick bus chicane in this configuration. Far quicker than the normal Nürburgring racetrack. Right. Number 1 Pops through on Rev and chasing. So number 1 is doing what he does best. On a charge. I love that car already. Big in my mirrors. I've learned the benefit to having a really bright day globe colour scheme. It's really off-putting. Oh, I can't look at the chat. I really cannot look at the chat. I was flat through there the first time. Not this time. Here comes Pops. Even the game struggles to render that colour. I need my sunglasses now, guys. Right, how much pressure can we put on Pops? Oh, Wheels is off. How did he hold that? That's not fair. How on earth did he not die through that corner? Oh, Wheels, that's some skills. I thought he was off to the shadow realm there. Ooh, risking a wheel on the grass there. shame, all these new people joining the room just a little bit too late. Oh no, I don't want to let Wills get away from me. I've got a bad exit on the worst corner there. Come on, get round. Boy, oh boy, I am risking everything here to just try and keep that gap to Pops behind. Oh no, I just followed Wills, that's not good. Went off and followed Wills into the barrier there. Wills managed to claw his way out of that quicker than I did. Number one Pops behind now. No. Dirty tyres now. Oh, very, very dirty tyres. Still not clear of him. Oh! Couldn't get around Wills. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was hard at the end. Oh, King Martin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one Pop saying, William! I'm leaving that there. I'm leaving that there. I'm leaving that there. I got the win. A 903.165. Number one Pops being scuppered by Wills at the end. He got second. I got third. Rev fourth. Race no skill fifth. What a way to finish up. What a way to finish the stream. Number one Pops won. Mitchell Morgan won. Who is going to be victorious tomorrow? The only way you're going to find out is by tuning in around about 8:30. I'll be starting the stream tomorrow. We'll be doing a little bit of a warm-up, and then we'll be starting the races at 9 o'clock. We got a qualifier, a qualifying race, and then 3 races to do tomorrow. So effectively a short race, 3 long races. And I am thoroughly looking forward to getting back on track with number one Pops, because he's absolutely made my night tonight. I've really, really enjoyed that. Oh, see Mitch, chill and Vin, as we say in Germany. I'm pretty sure your real race drive, says King Martins. Oh, I'm not a real race driver, mate. I'm just a wannabe sim racer. I really am. Good night, Rachel. Good night, William. Good night, number one. Good night, Rev VR. Good night, everybody. And have yourselves a really good one. Oh, wow. Thank you ever so much for racing. That has been an amazing night of racing. I am done. Completely cream crackered. And I do need to be up early in the morning. Oh, I'm going to miss this next week. I am so going to miss this next week. 1-1, Mitchell and Pops. Get in there. Get in there. And number one Pops was doing everything he could to come back to me on that last one. My oil is normal. I'm running around with bad oil too. We're running around with bad oil. Oh, don't give me the engine. Anything but the engine. No, not the engine. Oh, we got a nice car there. A Nissan. That'll do. A Z Performance. Better than a kick in the teeth, I guess. We'll add that to the garage. And then before I forget, I am going to do a couple of things. I am going to dive into the oil, get that changed before I forget. Number one, don't forget to do your oil as well for tomorrow. Why am I telling my nearest rival to change his oil? 31 degrees tomorrow. Stay cool and hydrated. I will be having my trusty water vessel with me tomorrow. I will be drinking. And the other thing that I'm going to do before I forget is I'm going to pop up to the garage and I will grab my race car for tomorrow. So tonight I've been racing in my practice car, which is the PSR with the Willie Schultz livery on it. Tomorrow we will be racing in the racing car, which is this one here, in the beautiful Mondeo livery that was done for me. And that is inspired by the livery that Paul Radicic used to run back in the day. And also, for those of you that are aware, the one that Nigel Mansell decided to completely pulverise against the concrete barrier. And he was very lucky to walk away from that. Yeah, it's got a lot of memories for me, that livery. Can we tomorrow bring this car home for a win? Who knows? Who knows? Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for supporting the channel every which way that you guys do, and especially to everybody that raced with me tonight. I couldn't do these streams and these races without all of you guys, so it's very much appreciated. And as a quick reminder, we'll be back hopefully 8:30 tomorrow for a half-hour warm-up before the real action begins at 9 o'clock in Hulky Racing's lobby. We are going to have some great racing tomorrow. Don't miss it. Catch up with me then. For now, take care. Bye.